Приветствую, Торнал. Добро пожаловать на стрим. Да, я видел, что парад только 34 был, но я охерел конкретно. То есть, я думаю, до такого дна они не опустятся. Но все-таки, вот видишь, человеческое мышление не способно осознать такую дичь, которая происходит у них. Вообще странно. Полная шизофрения какая-то. У них даже танков нет для парада, ты представляешь? Я даже до сих пор осознать это все равно не могу. Танков нет даже не для... То есть они даже не могут просто снять то, что у них законсервировано. Это очень-очень странно. То есть техника что, вся закончилась? Нет. Мистика, блядь, какая-то. Ебануться, блядь. Коррупция лучшее, что подарила Россия этому миру. Сука. Ну давайте на Новерию сейчас полетим. А, точно, стоп. Новерия, какая нахрен Новерия? Кодекс. Ничего странного, все танки на выставках европейских танках. Ну да, есть такое.
Combat. All modern. Medit. A mass accelerator.
Так, сейчас я... Блять, надо выйти. Сука, где выход-то? Вот выход в настройках замечательно. Так, выйти из игры. Менять на английский. Ой, на русский. Ну, я кодексы всегда читаю. Ну, не я читаю, да. Читаю в начале стрима. Не решил провести парад таким образом. Ну да, то есть следующий парад, если вообще будет парад, блядь, какой-то, просто будет, знаешь, вываливать мясо, блядь, на этом, на площади, и все как бы на этом закончится. Просто там окорочка будут, свиная шейка, филе там разные. Поехавшая война поехавших людей. Что это последний. Ну да, она задолбала. Там США сказали, что все до декабря, что в сентябре все решилось. Их заебала эта война. Постоянная эта война, понимаете, да, у них электоральный цикл начинается. И когда цикл начинается, у них то республиканцы, то демократы, то есть дублируются. Ну, не дублируется, чередуются республиканцы-демократы, и у демократов стоит этот Трамп ёбнутый, конченый нахер на всю голову. Начнется пиздец у них.
Ускоритель массы приводит в движение металлическую пулю, для чего используется электромагнитное притяжение и отталкивание. Особенность конструкции пули заключается в том, что она деформируется или разрывается при ударе, увеличивая энергию, сообщаемую цели. Если бы не эта особенность, она бы просто пролетала насквозь, причиняя минимальный урон. Нулевой элемент в корне изменил конструкцию ускорителя. Пуля, облегченная эффектом массы, может быть разогнана до более высоких скоростей, которых ранее добиться было невозможно. Простая бусинка, разогнанная до соответствующей скорости, способна нанести такой же урон, как и ядерное оружие. Тем не менее, ускоритель массы производит отдачу, равную силе удара. Она частично смягчается полем эффекта массы, в котором находится пуля, но отдача по-прежнему остается главным фактором, ограничивающим скорость пули. Маневре. Властелин является кораблем спектра предателя по имени Саран. Команду огромного дредноута, превышающего по размерам любой корабль любого известного флота, составляют геты и кроганы. Длина корабля 2 километра. На внешней верхней части расположено орудие, способное пробить кинетические барьеры любого дредноута одним выстрелом. Как Сарану удалось заполучить этот великолепный боевой корабль, неизвестно. Большинство считает «Властелин» созданием гетов, но некоторые думают, что это одна из реликвий протеан. Тем не менее, дизайн наводит на мысли о более загадочном и чужеродном происхождении корабля. После атаки Иден Прайм стало ясно, что Властелин способен создавать мощные поля эффекта массы, достаточные для приземления на поверхность планеты. Это подразумевает наличие на нем массивного ядра из нулевого элемента и способности производить потрясающее количество энергии.
Пони не стыдно было этот задроченный танк на аппарат выкатывать. Да и танк-то и без американцев не был бы вообще произведен. Орудие его было произведено с помощью американских технологий. И вся башня — это большой забыл. Это большой шпиндель, который в Советском Союзе невозможно было сделать. Вся башня, это она же по шпинделю как бы двигается. Большой огромный механизм. Так, что еще тут?
Крупные боевые корабли Властелин. В боевых. Биотик. Альянс. На родной.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what
You bet.
Так, у этого черта нету набора спектров, да? Супер вообще, конечно. А я еще раз проверю на цитадель, но мне кажется, там ни хрена нет. Как этого и не было, что раньше, что сейчас. Да, ну ладно, не буду тратить на это время, сразу на Новерию поеду. Сварок. Обыкновенный водородный гелевый газовый гигант. Сейчас, секунду. Небольшого размера, расположенного недалеко от звезды. Обитаемые газовые гиганты, вращающиеся недалеко от звезды, большая редкость. Сварок — единственный газовый гигант системы мира. Его температура, мощные ветра, высокая орбитальная скорость позволяет заниматься переработкой гелия-3. В отличие от Новерии, на которой производится достаточно количество этерия, чтобы обеспечить способность электростанции на сварок визги. На сварок визги требуется из других систем. А какого хера он с обитаемым? Что-то не очень понимаю. А, вблизи звезды. Понятно. Мурама. Небольшая покрытая дом планета размером меньше Луны. Многие планетарные биологи считают, что когда-то она была частью облака Орда и переместилась, столкнувшись с другими космическими телами. Раз она была частью облака Орда, ничего себе. Переместилась, столкнувшись с другими космическими телами на корабль Дом. Недра состоит из силикатов, она различает за режимом miiama. Постоянно обращена на сторону звезды вверх. 203 АЕ, 17 лет, радиус 1017 миллионов лет, давление нет, тяготение 10%, минус 158 градусов, так они, по-моему. Если это местное скопление, что-то далековато находится. Облако Орда. Все вообще вычислили, что это к облаку Орда относится. Ну, как бы там несколько сотен световых лет. Это как вообще? Тонкая атмосферный слой верес нанесено на криптон. Большинство остальных элементов заморожены или полили снег. Поверхность состоит из калия, заряжена магния, получение примитивных аминогрупп жизни. Развит группа корпорации Пайнер Херекс, участница крутой ведущих роботов, покрывается. Многие записи артефакты эпохи восстания Кроганов были проданы на аукционе. В настоящее время база заброшена. Таймерное расстояние 24,5 АЕ, 36 3 земных года, радиус 75,47, 62 земных часов, давление 7%, тяготение 170 минус 200 градусов. Так, ну чё? Давайте на Новерию. Новерия — небольшая холодная планета без водоемов, вряд ли пригодна для обитания по общепринятым меркам. Она находится в владении Новерианской корпорации развития, сдающей в аренду лабораторию для проведения исследований, которые невозможно провести в другом месте ввиду опасности или противоречивости. Учитывая уникальное местоположение, Новерия часто становится частью различных нелепых телевизоров. Основание колонии 2163. Население 361 тысяча. Столица Порт Хэншин. Обитаемое состояние 0,9 АЕ. Так, 0,9 земных лет. Радиус 56. Влажность 52. Давление 87%. Тяготение 81. Температура -1. Ну, судя по всему, по всей поверхности. Или это средний минус. Больница. Ладно, погнали.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Так, погнали дальше. Сейчас сюжет проходить будем. Ну, у нас еще есть, конечно, задания, но я не хочу их проходить, так сказать. Прям вот. Ну, я просто не открываются у меня оружие доступно тут. Поэтому не знаю. Надо Новерию в любом случае пройти сначала. Ну, естественно, Лиары, кого еще взять. Гарус, Рекс, может. Но у него технических умений нет, поэтому я не знаю. Тализору. Кайден нахер, вот так вот. Как вот чертов этих без техники. Я же тоже без техники. Нет смысла брать.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Так, значит, что у нас по Гарусу, по броне? У него есть дурианец, да? Я ее не продал? Не продал. Надо вкачать. Стоп, а у него не вкачано тут. Боевой экзоскелет, у него прочность, крушащий урон. Интерфейс. Вот это деду надо, кстати. Вот это мне тоже, кстати, надо. У меня не стоит такое усиление щитов. Кинетический буфер слабый. Что это? Сопротивление статистики. О! Опа-опа. Так, это вместо щитов активно. Где-то хрень стоит. Щиты где-то. А, я их уже поставил, что ли? Не вижу. Что я нажимаю? Так, восстановление. Вот это вот вообще супер. Медицинский экзоскелет. Медицинский экзоскелет это деду надо. Это деду надо. Надо тогда и всем остальным поставить. Регулятор щита убрать. Вот это деду. Вот это я одобряю. Вот это я одобряю. Медицинский экзоскелет. Вот это я вообще просто фантастика. Так. А, слушайте, мы можем мутер. Нет, не можем. В смысле? Среднюю броню ты можешь использовать. Окей.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Так, что у нас тут? Ничего у нас тут. Снега много на этой планете. Чрезвычайно много. Так, сохранимся.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Чё ответить? Я не помню. Мы готовы сотрудничать, ни одном оружии.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
If you think this is best, Commander.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Тебя спросить забыли, блядь. Конечно, хер я давал бы это оружие, просто я помню, что у меня оружие тут никто не должен забирать. Так, все, погнали.
Get out of here.
О, какие злые ребята, вы что такие? Так, что у нас тут есть? Тут ничего нет. Это хорошо. Так, тут тоже ни черта нет.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The Executive Board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety, and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I'm supposed to uphold the law, not break it.
This one understands. The offer shall remain open. It truly needs the help.
Tell me about the job again.
This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my...
That is not inaccurate.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analaeus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for? Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
Here you are.
The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you. This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate.
Would you have had any chance of getting this past customs without me? You can be a bit more generous.
The other's words possess the discomforting ring of truth. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
That's thoughtful of you.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
Show me what you're selling.
Of course. How may this one... Of course.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking.
How can I help you?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for my ego's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Annaleus. And the matriarch came through.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Scuttlebutt says Lord Keane was on the take. So Annaleus shut down SI's offices. Quiet like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
I have to go.
You need anything? What can I do for you?
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Ananias or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here. So what can I do for you today?
What was that about synthetic insights?
Scuttlebutt says Lord Keene was on the take. Cyanalea shut down SI's offices. Quiet like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I'm on Citadel business. I need to leave the station.
If you want to enter the garage, you need authorization for Mr. Ananias. No exceptions. I'm sorry.
Moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Arkham City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
What they might be doing somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I'll be on my way.
What can I do for you today?
What was that about synthetic?
Scuttlebutt. You need anything? I'll be here.
Access to the garage.
The male human at the hotel bar. He will assume you are here to invest.
He's right there. Why not talk?
I wish I could. We want you. Your. It will.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
Tell me what you...
I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes... If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for?
I need to get up to peak 15.
Indeed. That might be difficult. A terrible storm has been unleashed up there.
Are you referring to the blizzard?
Of course. What else would I be referring to?
I heard there was an accident.
There have been unseemly rumors circulating along the lines of ancient evil and plague from distant suns. Amusing, no? Someone watches too many bad horror vids.
Who might you be?
Lorik Keene. For the moment, I am the manager of the Synthetic Insights office.
Having some trouble with your office?
Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analaeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Navak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
What sort of offer can I make you?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They'd only write them down on thin strip.
Full benefits, of course.
Oh, sure. The company takes care of its own. Full insurance, paid vacation, subsidized housing. After a year, I'd start getting stock options.
You hear about the resort then? At the equator? Bounce backing, diving, an accredited asset Eurofield?
If you like that sort of thing, I'd rather admire you.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Alliance contracted to Mars Gene for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of element zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
How would you distribute the upgrades? Retroviral injections would take some time.
Well, it does take time to upgrade a body with adjusted DNA. Skin cells could be replaced in 2 weeks, but the liver takes over a year, the skeleton a decade. For frontline units, we can speed the process with full system transfusions and injections to stimulate regrowth. It would still take 6 months to see results. I have to admit, it surprised me that you're here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
Блять, не хватает очков героя. Твою мать, не стебутся, блять, ебанутый. По Ведьмаку еще будут шортсы? Да, конечно, будут. По кровь и вино. Чё там? У меня основная сюжетка записана, но это ближе к концу, поэтому может сюжетку. Блин, не хватает очков героя. Проклятие.
Does Binary Helix have any less than above board projects? I'll keep my source confidential.
Certainly not. Our corporate reputation is sterling. I can assure you all of Binary Helix's operations on Noveria are strictly on the level.
Sounds like my crew needs me for something. I'll be in touch.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to hearing from the Alliance.
Прикол. Кодекс пополнить. Интересно, основной, дополнительный. Дополнительный потом почитаю.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
Больше давай.
Only 500. All right. I thought you might have wanted to provide more. Since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750.
Ну ладно.
Good day, Spectre.
До свидания. Ступника дали, да? Ну и денег зато дали. Хорошо же, супер. Я считаю. У меня устрашение появилось. А, ну не так стоит. В общем, можно было бы вкачать какую-нибудь статистику, чувствую, не хватит очков. Ладно. Горосу поставим новую броню. Вот он ходит в каком-то рванье. Я просто сейчас шорты по Mass Effect делаю, потому что, ну, скажем так, как сказать тут. Надеюсь найти братьев по разуму в Mass Effect. И хочется к концу сюжетки, чтобы нормально выделили. А то что-то как-то странно работает YouTube. Тоже не. Давайте сходим-ка на Ису. Сохранюсь. На всякий случай. Интересно, достойный нужен доступ-то вообще.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Развлекать беженцев из дыры под названием Земля. Ни хера себе. Вот это поворот.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
Is there some problem on Peak 15?
An area of severe weather has cut off contact. Things will return to normal in a few days.
Интересно. Так, сейчас, секунду.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Scotty Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Why is Synthetic Insights closed?
I have placed Laura Keene, the manager of the Hanshan office, under internal review. I cannot comment further at this time.
Lorik Keene wants me to break into his own office. He says you're corrupt.
Indeed. Surely you can see his story as a lie to cover his own crimes.
You have any proof of that?
I will soon enough. My security teams are seeing to the matter. As a small item of note, Mr. Keene has hidden away certain records that would greatly aid my investigation. If you happen to recover them, I would be in your debt. You understand me?
I'm leaving.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Now it gets fun. Look out! I will destroy you!
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
Кстати, приветствую тебя. Кстати, я теперь связал все ниточки воедино. Йеннифер не шла к Геральту, потому что она подкатывала к ведьмакам и школы змей. Я думаю, Лето бы врать не стала. Это такая многоходовочка разрабов. Ну, возможно, слушай. Я просто так вот... Ты знаешь сюжет по Ведьмаку, как я знаю сюжет по Mass Effect. То есть... Тут мне как бы тебе добавить нечего, и просто молодец. Супер. Сегодня шел дефрагментировать жесткие ноутбуки. Стало лучше или дефрагментация заняла несколько суток?
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Я себе, у меня еще, блядь, ствол, который мне сносит хп все сразу. Ебануться, блядь. Пидорасы, блядь. Еще одни нахер. Грязные копы. Задолбали, блядь. Теперь понятно, почему она съехала с диалога насчет памяти. Она тоже не без греха, но виду не подает. Ну понятно, все тогда. Тогда все ясно. У меня фугасная стоит. Фугасная лучше. Фрагментация идет уже несколько часов. Надеюсь, ноут будет меньше лагать. Да, меньше будет лагать обязательно.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here.
You have me at a disadvantage.
Analeas would throw you off.
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I have a mission to complete. I did what I had to.
I don't care.
Короче, ей просто нравится. Да.
Get down!
Да, у нас тут любите спрятаться, да? Тоже он любит. У вас никаких шансов урубить. Я бы просил ей Истрида, но откровенно говоря, я не потерплю. Понятно. Ну, может быть, где уродина еще? Падла, блядь. Фугасные боеприпасы, это никак не сможешь. Фактически я сейчас стреляю лучше, чем из антигравитационной винтовки. Лети. Супер. Трис, возможно, встречалась с Лэмбертом, но это продвигается в любовной линии с Герри. Ага, ну понятно. Ясненько все, однако. За убийство полицейских. А полицейские что, тупые, что ли? Лезут, блин, на спектр. Думают, у них какие-то шансы есть. Никаких шансов у них нет. Блядь, ну текстуру, конечно, подтянули просто вообще охеренно. Реально, то есть круто смотрится. Супер.
So what can I do for you today? You need anything? I'll be here.
О, Джана Паразини, здрасте.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights
шум.
office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that.
Тебя тоже
Meet me
убить.
at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Охуели, блядь. Ну допустим, хорошо, давайте поговорим. Так, тебе что качать? Информация. Сейчас прочитаю, сейчас замышленное поле информации, существующее решение суда. Ну давайте, это хорошо. Правда, у меня сколько тут? Раз, два, три, 5. Ну блин, не знаю даже. Электроника нахрен нужна. Пусть будет информация. Или сингулярность. 8,5 метров. Ладно, пусть это возьмут. А Геральт во второй части захуял тупо всех любовников. Точнее, одного из них добила Шала. Теперь она гниет в тюрьме и нехуй ее жалеть. Лето решил ей организовать легкую смерть, но я этого не позволил. Ну да, это точно. точно слухи. Подготовка оружия. Снижение точности 30%. На кой хрен мне это нужно вообще? Что-то не очень понимаю. Такой эффект. Может, повышение точности, да? Супер. Конечно.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keene to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Да, я думаю, там будет больше фотос. Вообще всего будет больше.
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keene's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Ananias' guilt in one package.
You work for Ananias.
Keene's testimony.
Why don't you ask Keene directly?
I'm Ananias' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
Why don't you ask Keene directly?
I'm Ananias' secretary. You'd think he'd
I
believe
thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving customers away.
Кстати, если рассматривать убийц Крейджи выходку по одну игру, то у каждой чародейки равное количество интимных сцен. Просто огромное колдучение, красивые сцены. Ну да.
I need Keene's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Ananias is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
I'll consider it and get back to you.
If you have any love for the law, you'll talk to Keene for me. Don't disappoint me. You know where I work. Come talk to me when you change your mind.
Я понял. Понятно, понятно. Хотя 30 хотя бы вместе с Геральтом уходит, особенно атмосферно биться вместе с ней после второй части, но только именно в третьей. Ну да, есть такое, есть такое. Пистолеты докачаем. Хотя пистолетом, по-моему, не пользуются. По сути, если не играть в убийц королей, что делать большинство игроков-то они не берут тейс, потому что они начинают следить на роман. Ну да, да. Ну, я понял.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
Еще нет.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Analeus. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Блять, обаяние максимально появилось. Охуеть. Так, тогда для сохранения я это вот загружу лучше. Максимум будет обаяние включено. Тебя, конечно, ведут курс дела, но впечатления не те. Не знаешь сути конфликта с любым треугольником. Да, да. В общем-то, очень, ну, прям
Always a pleasure, Spec. Now that you...
Everyone on this station,
the board is in help. Very well. I will testify.
Я все понял, короче. Короче, вот скидку в магазин. Отлично. Все. Полностью скачано обаяние.
Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Так. Вниз.
Corporations here hire their own private security forces. It makes it easier for them to break the laws that way.
Вот такие пироги. Поэтому, если я спорю с каким-то уникумом, то он сливается примерно, когда начинаю разговор про убийц королей. Да понятно, господи, да не парься ты так за ведьмака. Это понятно. Тут как бы я не наблюдал каких-то больших срачей. Вот по поводу концовки Mass Effect 3 срачи прям вот. Наверное, отдельное видео буду снимать по концовке. Просто сейчас об этом говорить под смысл.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keene has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keene, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest.
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Пиво. Супер. Блин, ну это на шорс не пойдет, недостаточно крутое. Второй части надо, всю часть надо просто на шорса разбивать, мне кажется. Потому что первая часть, ну так, ну вот хорошо, но вот недостаточно вот на шорсе. Вот, не прет игру на шорсе, вот реально. Вот первую часть буквально несколько катсцен можно разбивать на шорсе. Просто вот такого вот дела. Так, теперь задание. Вершина 15. Загадочные слухи. Что за задание-то такое интересное? Так, все мы тут выполнили. Давайте на всякий случай еще в отель сгоняем. Что-нибудь там посмотрим. Может быть, я что-то там не доделал. Не хочу переигрывать, если уже не доделал какое-то задание. По идее, после Новерии мы получим 50 уровень. Качнем новое оружие. Ну или после Вермайера. Так. Некоторые вообще не понимают, что такое автономия. Они понимают, что это марионетка в руках МГ. Это буквально скулит смерть. Это буквально сулит смерть. Да не парься особо на этот счет. Что с ним еще раз поговорить?
Miss Parasini contacted me as she lifted off-world. The board will be taking me into protective custody. I expect I will be testifying in the next few days. Miss Parasini contacted me as she lifted off-world.
What sort of offer did they make you?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They don't write them down on Dead Street.
Full benefits, of course.
Еще есть еще? Вот, наверное. О, швейцар.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
What the fuck?
I can't let you in. You're welcome to enjoy a drink.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Noveria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time from the Traverse. Would you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with synthetic insights. The manager, Laura Keene, he got caught with his toes wet. The office is closed by Hanshin's administrator. I need you to see what you can find out about. Are you ready for his name? Ronadrill, Gon, Swa, Folsoon, Carrot, Nard, No, that's the administrator. The Hanshin administrator. Now, think about it. A Turian wouldn't risk getting his office closed. They don't compromise their team. That's drilled into them from boot camp. I think the administrator is using this Keene fella to draw flies from his own clutch. Of course I could look it up myself. But do you think I'm likely to get any unfiltered data through Noveria's own network? That, and it would take forever for any out-system search results to get back here. Thank you, Elder Brother. I have to go. Yes. I'll speak to you soon.
Много кто расследования в отношении этого черта вел. А это что за... Интересно. Иноморда. Интересно. Можно как-то взаимодействовать? Сейчас посмотрим в интернете. Так противник чувствует себя наиболее некомфортно, когда он не может ответить. Ну, если потом свежий. Мне в нередких случаях меня просто оскорбляют, но я скажу, вот это его фраза в самом конце. Я уже отдалась от материалочки. Еще больше теряет по самому концу. Ну, да не парься вот так по поводу. Чё, все нормально, то есть там какого-то чего-то такого серьезного. Сейчас прочитаю иноморда, что это за счет такой. Что это за немного тут отвалится? Не можно как-то коммуницировать вашу шмыть? Или нет? Предлагаем отключить новых цифровых технологий торговца о пользу немецкой. Мы предлагаем получить вот так. Можно сказать, что так. Понятно, какой-то черт.
We limit access to protect the privacy of our customers.
Соларианцы скрестили с Кроганом. Возможно, это обостренное чувство справедливости, а вы точно условия человека не понятненько, понятненько. Ну да. Выступать с такими людьми так, как больше поступали с тобой. Все, тут делать нехрен, едем на Рейша 15.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Так, через секунду. Тут что, геты что-то? Тут геты тоже. У вас геты уже, блин, тут вот рядом. Вы стелетесь, что ли? Есть много адекватных ребят, которые принимают точку зрения, что у всех разные вкусы, разные темперамент, таких, как и не уважаем настоящего. Понятно, Да, внутри арха в ящиках были кеты, блядь. Оружие, блядь, не обнаружили. Охеренно.
things. Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Геты просто, блять, в упаковках лежали. Нормально. Супер.
What did you do here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth. You expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia-sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Блин, это обычная рельса, у нее 20% поглощения тепла у нее идет. А, слушайте, ну может это взять, учитывая, что у нее это поглощение тепла идет 10%. Весьма неплохо. Весьма неплохо. Так, по патронам. А, это кувалда. Кувалда, это не фугасные патроны, твою мать. Ладно. Хрен с ним. Тут у меня, в принципе, и стоят поглотители тепла. Ладно. Тут нового вольфрамового не хватит. Фугасные боеприпасы не хватает. Ладно. Окей. Так, Гарус возьми, Гарус снайперку лучше. Пробуем тебя протестировать. вытянул алгебру. В начале триместра было 2:0, вышел что там. Ну, красавчик, чисто на одном уничтожил. Так, это кто вот, да? У вас тяжело. Много здоровья. Сюда. Фига себе, ты в 7-й раз будешь проходить Ведьмака. Ну, не полностью, конечно, жестко. Ладно, окей. Держу в курсе. Мощно, мощно. Прям очень так, конкретный так прохождение у тебя идет. Мощно, мощно. Так, тут закончили. Тут это вот подкачать надо. Оружие все не вкачаем. 100%. Может, пистолетом нахрен. Пистолетом нахрен. Тогда будет больно, что ли? Ну ладно. Может быть, снайперки и штурмовые винтовки. Если хватит. 12 очков. 12. Сюда 4, сюда 4. Получается 8, еще 4. Хрена узнать, куда их потратить. Сюда, что ли? Может быть, на дробовик. Хрен его знает, блин. Да, это я знаю. Это я знаю. Что было бы... Может, так мне и сделать. Может, мне сначала кровь...
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout the facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
Сделать. Снова включить реактор. Ну да. Это я знаю, что приехал Блютик, это я знаю.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
What was that?
Animals, wind. This place is in bad shape.
Take cover.
О, рахни. Они не вымершие.
What were those things?
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
Это рахни. Они вернулись. Разработка гравитационного оружия. Интересно.
All clear.
Можно вообще, если Ян одновременно выбрать, тогда приедет либо Цириль, либо Лютик. В смысле, да ладно. Можно одновременно. Охренеть. Вот этого я не знал. Прикольно. Ну, погнали наверх.
A backup power. Must be to the station's main.
Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Да тут в Mass Effect тоже много комбинаций. Так. Ремонтировать ядро нам нужно, походу. Охуеть. Похоже, что выведено из строя. Можешь пытаться вручную сконфигурировать модули данных, либо использовать негель, чтобы отметить определенно. Ага. Да, блять, я и не завершал. Типа, для реактивации перейти модули 2 и 3. Что сделать-то надо, блять? Ебануться, блять. Перевести, короче, их сюда. Понятно. Ага. Никакой не убирается. Что за херня, блядь? А как я должен это сделать? Ебать. Опа. Загадка. Ага, понятно, ясно. Ну да, по нам сложнее, чем я на Киберпанке, это точно. Чё от меня хотят-то? Твою мать. Так. Так, блядь, стоп нахер. Модуль на ядра 2 и 3. Понятно. Сюда. Это куда? Это на 0. Это хер его знает, непонятно вообще куда. Так. Значит, нам двойку нужно. Так, может быть не двойку, может быть другой модуль перевести. Блять, ну и загадка. Блять, чё-то я затупил. Как тут открыть? Ну, давай. Почему ты не хочешь на тройку передаваться? Или тебя на 0 передаться? Мешает сверху? Ага. А если убрать отсюда? Поставить сюда? Если 0 тоже нельзя переставить, да, сюда? Только сюда можно. А это куда можно? Никуда, что ли? Теперь никуда, супер. Блять, шизофрения какая-то. Сука, сложно, непонятно. Вы шо, ребята, охерели там совсем, блять? Не, я, блять, в пизду, я не буду это делать. Это какой-то, сука, идиотизм, блять. У меня с мозгом проблемы, видимо. Как отремонтировать-то ее? Так. Ебать. Окей. 2, 3. 2, 0. Так, стоп. 2, 3. это мы выполнили. Так, сложная хитроумная система, конечно. Блин. Шизофрения. Как будто занимаюсь программированием. Ужас. Инопланетный шифр.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
Как тут мем с мужиком и кубиками. Ну да, это точно. Но я пытался.
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to binary helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
Так, сейчас, секунду, хочу посмотреть задание вершины 15, как выполняется. Все, это уже завершилось, понятно.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you have unleashed to sleep.
What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation tube breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access.
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
I need instructions on how to repair the station.
Critical failure. Main reactor shut down. Critical failure. Report complete. Do you have
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Хрена себе его вынес. Он даже сам не офигел там. Фугасные патроны. Это деду надо. На пистолет поставим. Фугасные патроны, твою мать. Сейчас там охереют мобы. Блять, ну нет. Ну, я кидаю гранату, твою мать. Сейчас там мобы все просто повываливаются из уровня. Надо поставить... поглощение, ну это хрень полная. Лучше не отдачи. Ладно, ставим то, что есть. Посмотрим, сколько у нас появится пистолет. Держится пока. Так, дядь. Еще и за этим уродом, который тут... Ну-ка, сингулярность, не получается.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Ёбаный гетто, блядь, повсюду гетто.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
I think we're good, Shepard.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with...
The HE3 fuel line's cut.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. User alert. Landline connections online. How may I assist you?
What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my when. Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Я практически всегда выбирал Трис, ибо если уж идти на принцип Кент, то нужно все этой части вновь перепройти. Там все равно за Трис. Там никак выбрать нельзя за кого-то. Под каким ногтем будет Геральт, да? Там уже не выберешь, там уж решено. Так, сейчас, секунду. Надо восстановить питание кабелями. Сейчас восстановим.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Трис вырваны ногти после встречи с Минкой. Это точно. Хотя они отросли вроде. Это вообще жесть полная. Я помню это задание. Жаль, не записал на шортс. Ну что ж поделать. К сожалению.
Now exiting to the roof. User alert. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Ну, Шани я тоже выберу. У меня была и Шани, и Трис одновременно, так сказать. Перегревается даже при форсаже. Что ты будешь, сука, делать, блядь? Пистолет ставить, ну такое себе. И типа и припасы должны быть скорострельными, потому что пистолет в последнюю очередь. Так что он стоит в тюрьме. Эти фрикционные материалы у меня стояли. А, ну супер. Супер, считаю. Какого хера тогда я говорю? Отдыхай.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Так, жалко, что ты... Сейчас на лифт перейду. Жалко, что Трис никак не реагирует на роман Шани в третьей части. Был бы прикол, если бы она реально нас в свинью превратила, как обещала в второй части. Да, это было бы очень забавно. Так, все, сюда доступ открыт. Замечательно. У моих напарников тоже суперские боеприпасы стоят. Так, попробуем-ка сюда снять с пистолета, поставить. Что поставить? Инферно. Сюда поставить все-таки фугасные патроны. Рельсу удлинения. Стоп, какую-то херню поставил. На кой хрен мне это вот... Не рельса, рельса. Рельса лучше, у него тепло меньше выделяется. Взглянем, сколько выстрелов сделать до перезарядки. В первой части. С 3 выстрелов перегрев идет. Замечательно. Супер. А тут антификационный материал ставить. Да, блять-то не эту помойку, ёб твою мать. Ладно, надо снять отсюда. Поставить здесь удлинение рельса. Здесь поставить антификационный материал. А так будет получше. Чем у меня стоит там на винтовке? Нет у меня там фугасных боеприпасов случайно. К сожалению, нет. Ну что ж поделать. Так. Наверное, неплохо. Так, стоп. Винтовка тут у нас. Не хватает, не хватает. Рельсы, ну пусть будет рельсы. Окей. Пиздец. Конечно, такие снаряды запрещены конвенцией Совета Цитадели. 7 раз. Беспредел, все живое изничтожает такие боеприпасы. Потому что я с базуки буду стрелять по людям.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Встреча, она его возглавила в Кавере. Правильно так и надо, правильно так и надо. Так, что у нас тут? Трупы.
Control group, loosen them. They're in... Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the strut. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here.
He must have felt there was no hope of surviving, that killing himself would be easier.
Бам! Это не гуманно, но все же. Или не надо, в любом случае они на берегу. Так, тут закончено. Места интереса. Так, стоп, места интереса, это интересно. Так, а у нее медицинский скелет стоит. Да не здесь, прошу шуметь. Да, у нее стоит.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
What's the status of Rift Station?
Rift Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants within the facility.
Give me a status report on the hot labs.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have been damaged.
You have no idea what's going on inside.
I'm afraid not. My last log entry is shortly after the Stage 2 containment alert was sounded.
Give me an overview of the facility.
The hot labs isolate dangerous biological or cybernetic contaminants during development. The complex is built within a glacier. In the event of an accident, it can be irradiated and sunk into the ice.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Не можешь побороть возглавь. А, это точно. Кстати, у чародеев, похоже, быстрый метаболизм. Поэтому 300 так быстро протрезвело. Если бы у них был быстрый метаболизм, они бы не жили так, как ну, долго, короче. Или у них быстрый метаболизм, все равно они жить будут дольше. Хотя, наверное, не влияет, учитывая, что это магия, так? Магия, блядь. Ну как магия? Не такая магия, как в Dark Souls, наркоманская, а ну, более техническая. Техническую жилку небольшую имеет. Если так можно вообще выразиться. Так, все, погнали.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
The sooner we're off this frozen world, the better.
I've never seen so much ice and snow.
I do not like this place. Too many dark secrets.
Stay alert. Being cold beats being dead.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable. When something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only.
Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Go, go, go! Bring it on!
Area secured.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Uncertain, I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days, for now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventrellis.
gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
What?
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
That's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Alice from the University of Arrayas. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me, and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
That's all for now.
Then I will return to my meditations.
What? No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ayalis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Got a smoke? We're all out.
Science pukes. She just bug out and leave to die. That's staying in the...
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
I know you'd have a cure by now. What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
Хотя я больше склонен к теории, что это была проверка не на чувства. Недаром решение поцеловать является ключевым в романе с ней. Ну понятно, ясно, согласен.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
It doesn't matter how safe you make it. Biological weapons are illegal.
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons, Doctor.
I didn't expect you'd understand. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralis' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. I've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm a doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them. The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
Yes?
Talk to you later.
Жалко, что нам не показали причины ссоры, судя по диалогу, реагирует вопрос на нет. Ну да, вполне.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra Medigel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
pleasant to see
Let's have a look.
regretfully.
Зелье, которое обещал флот заменить, Гер решил проситься из-за того, что все вспомнил. Ха-ха. Ну, случайно это точно.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
Wait. Is there an Asari matriarch here?
Asari? I have not seen one.
She is safe then, at Rift Station.
This is not important. You must be listening. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
Rachni? The Krogan wiped them out 1,000 years ago.
That is so. Billions of lives lost in that war, on both sides.
1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass-produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Is there an Asari here?
There is an Asari I cannot identify standing next to you.
How you tolerate literal-minded VIs is beyond me.
There are no others visible to my remaining internal sensors.
How many Rachni are in here?
I'm sorry, the sensor network is too damaged to provide an accurate count.
Give me your best guess.
Guessing is beyond my design parameters, Commander.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge system is functional, but has not been armed.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Lab...
Are there any survivors in here?
Yaroslav Tartakovsky, Director of Operations, is on the operations deck. There are no other living crew members within the lab structure.
We're moving on.
Logging you out. Commander. Online. How can I help you?
I need information on the neutron purge.
The neutron purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
What exactly does this thing do?
The Purge is a neutron burst weapon. 2 volumes of fissionable materials are brought together to form a critical mass. Most of the energy is released in the form of high-speed neutrons. This radiation is instantly lethal to any known form of life within 500 meters.
We would be wise to avoid touching any controls without reading the instructions.
That is advisable for all systems within this facility.
We're moving on.
Logging you... out, Commander. Online.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Who would have the code?
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Sic semper
That is not the correct code. Please report to security for arrest and interrogation.
Who would have those codes?
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
I am feeling not so well.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destroy. Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
I'm sorry about this, Shepard. We've got orders from Venezia. Open fire!
Какой-то лабиринт, ё-моё. Даже не знаю, как лучше к нему прийти-то. Может быть, есть смысл отсюда зайти? Как бы тут никого нет, поэтому вообще смысла не должно было быть. С капитаном. А это вот выход. Лифт на рельсу. Просто вернулись в начальный уровень. На кой хрен? Ну ладно. Окей, попробуем тут пройти. Ну, может быть, нам даст, но мне кажется, ничего это не даст. Просто мы также не пройдем. Вообще, на кой хрен это скрытное прохождение? Вообще ничего не понимаю. На кой хрен это? Блядь, тупая херня. Нахрена мне вот это вот было дело, показывать, что скрытно проходит, хотя по факту там просто один проход, только к Бенези, и все, больше нет прохода. Вообще не понимаю, на какой хрен так делать. Идиоты, что ли? Ход только через... как эта хрень-то называется? Опять только подниматься. Пирамида Хеопса отдыхает. Поворот налево.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
А у нас есть Лиара.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter.
Так, сейчас прочитаю, не увидел. Так. Интересно, кто в своем прохождении был соцвет уже был такой же, как нажал на то, что Филипп дракон включил. Филипп, так Саске ты и есть дураку. Ты об этом узнаешь только по факту, если ты вторую концовку выберешь. Так-то Геральт до сих пор бежать, что, охерел уже? Попасть-то тебе тяжеловато будет. О, геты, блядь. В следующий раз, наверное, будет рахнуть, да? Супер. Мощь, блядь. Я... Все, что ли? Больше нет. Понятно. Еще больше где-то. У него силы кончаются, понятно. Мимо. Прикладом. Супер получилось. О, правильно. Прям это опасно. Бежать. Бежать, блядь. Так я в курсе об этом, поэтому говорю, дракон ты убиваешь. Ну да, но ты узнаешь по факту об этом, ну, как сказать. Не сразу. Ну ладно, не важно. Смотрю, убить эту тварь.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Arachnite didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
So you could turn on me again?
Yes, but it would not be my will, Shepard. People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
Вот это интересно. По пути Роше можно тоже зацепками понять, что с Бобой что-то нечисто, но раскрытие получается только дает Гаргином, да?
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Путер это мне не нравится, потому что Хенс остается в живых. Это точно. Я не могу сладиться с мертвым предателем. Это точно. Как тебе Mass Effect?
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. Oh, you should.
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die.
Ну, естественно. Ну, слушай, озвучки многих игр нет нормальной русской. Вот в чем дело. Первая часть озвучена, но как бы дерьмово. Даже если, может быть, и остальные части бы так же дерьмово будут, но я бы, может, включил. Так нет смысла. Тупо никогда не успею читать диалоги, потому что я устаю после учебы. Ну, я понял, иногда бывает. Ну, если для очки хоть когда-то надо снимать. Ну, понятно. Ну, тут как бы я ничего изменить не могу. Может быть, был бы миллионером, задонатил бы нормальную озвучку, хотя бы все равно бы не добавили, потому что особенности отношения с PlayStation, с российским, будет только на комп. Ну, на комп все равно тоже нет. Поверь мне, тебе озвучка это понравится. Ну, сейчас это как бы ни хера не заметно, вот объективно говоря, тут просто вот ничего, блядь, не происходит. Какой-то канал, какой-то там, блядь, Сара, ну, я условно говоря, да, говорю, но вот ближе вот к концу начнешь, блядь, ёб твою мать, это чё такое? Вот у меня так было. Я такой, блядь, нихуя себе, это лучшая игра в мире, блядь. По сюжету, конечно. По геймплею, побочным заданиям это просто, блядь, ну вы сами понимаете. Она очень слабая, блядь. Надо мне деформировать. Папа, блядь, пистолетом застрелить хочешь? А, она меня застрелила пистолетом. Супер. Потрясающе. Супер потрясающе. Бан, блядь, произошел. Ну и проходится она быстрая, поэтому мансую с киберпанк покажу отчасти. Если ты хочешь свою дочь убить, блядь, это, короче, очень долбануть. Одним выстрелом, блядь. Охуеть.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop.
Броня пробита, блядь. Жесть. В RDR 2 я играл летом, поэтому проблем с чтениями не испытывал, но вот во время учебы это пиздец. По этой причине я жду сбора на озвучку GD сервера. Ну ясно, понятно.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
В бошку попал, блядь.
He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Бан, блядь.
Mother.
Там моментально черепнут.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
Гуманное убийство. Фугасный боеприпас в голову. Ну, 30 это супер. Это супер. Спокойно, все под контролем, все нормально.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. You are not in harmony with those who hoped to control us. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
The Rachni were a threat to the galaxy. Those tanks are filled with acid. If she gets out of hand, they dissolve her.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
Ну чё, спасем ее или убьем ее? Как вы решаете поступить, чат? Типовец. Что делать? Как вот освободить ее или убить Рахни, королеву Рахни? Когда я ее найду, потому что скрипт активируется, только на знакомом персонаже, который ссылал Лютик. Находит Лютик, добавляется. А53 только в Новиграде. Ага. Когда... Понятно. Только сразу она не будет активной, ясно. И нужно завершить всю ветку Новиграда, чтобы активировался скрипт любовного интереса. Понятно. Че, убьем ее, не убьем?
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
You could have calmed them if I hadn't set off the purge?
No. Our minds are not as yours. We can only learn to sing in harmony. Without a mother, children are lost to silence. You should not sing of them in gray and violet. We would have stilled them ourselves.
You could have calmed them if I hadn't set off the purge?
No. Our minds are not as yours. We can only... You should not sing of them in gray and violet. We would have stilled them.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Свободно.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mew relay?
The Mew relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
Блять, может, Эшли убить в этой части?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Noveria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Noveria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Все, друзья, за этим стрим заканчиваем. В общем, нормально так сегодня попроходили сюжетное задание по Новерии. Вот, дальше мы будем что делать? А хер его знает. Сейчас надо определить, у меня 50 левел. Мне надо узнать, есть ли топовые винтовки у продавца. Или я должен в Вермайер посидеть. Давай, типа, залетай. Скорее всего, завтра тоже буду стримить. Надо в ближайшее время пройти игру. Гипербанк я пройти не успею. В общем, и фиг с ним. Там очень долго проходить. Смотрю, появился интендант новый.
Looking for supply?
Let's see what you
Типа черта там появилась, но, блять. 7-й левел, да вы чё надо мной стебетесь, что ли? Каловая вот эта вот хрень полная. Наверное, на цитадели тоже ни хера не появилась, да? Понятненько. Ладно, хотя бы это появилось. Проверим у интенданта на цитадели. Уж у него 10-го появился. Хотя, если нет, на Вермайер надо лететь. Просто оружие беспонтовое нам дают. 10-й левел после Вермайера — это практически конец игры. Мы его даже не испробуем. Ну ладно. Хлам, короче, какой-то. Сейчас мы, значит, полетим в цитадель.
Message coming in.
Кого?
Patching it through.
Господи.
Commander, I'm glad you were in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation. That's why I contacted you. I'm hoping you can keep the casualties to a minimum.
I'll do everything within my power to bring those researchers back safely, Admiral.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. 5th Fleet out.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Noveria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
Hello, Commander.